Hi, everyone. This is Ray Ramos from the Kryptonos and 6x6 Comics, and you're listening to Bigfoot Club podcast.
I wanted to mention, if you're listening to Bigfoot Club on any of these platforms, iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Stitcher, Google Play, Alexa, YouTube, Listen Notes, or Deezer, please give us a comment, give us a 5-star rating, give us a subscription, give us a follow. We would greatly appreciate it. Also, please like and follow us on social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can find us by searching Bigfoot Club, the number 1. If you have any Bigfoot, paranormal, or just strange stories, please email us at bigfootclub, the number 1, at gmail.com. Please check out Matt Knapp's YouTube channel, Bigfoot Crossroads, and Planet Fear Podcasts. Planet Fear Podcasts can be found on any platform. Also, give a listen to Nightcaller's Bigfoot Radio on YouTube with Lauren Smith. Nightcaller's Bigfoot Radio is also found on many other platforms. So if you enjoy the show and would like Bigfoot Club to keep making episodes, then perhaps you would consider supporting the show. You can do this by donating to our PayPal link. These donations will support Bigfoot Club to continue to bring episodes and content. Thank you so much for your support. I'm not going to name this one because, we're...
I thought we decided to...
not name it, but give it a number. Because I always say, season 3, episode 4, or stuff like that. But
what did we decide to name it?
I don't know. Kong versus Godzilla?
No more derp. He's pissed off.
No more derp. Now he's pissed.
We're doing a very special show today. Tyler is in town. Say hi, Tyler.
Greetings.
So... we sat down yesterday and we watched Godzilla vs. Kong.
Indeed, we did.
So, and you told me, right before the movie came on, you said, how did I like the movie? I go scale between 1 and 10. I said 12. So, how was that to you?
That was very promising news.
So, I know you are Ash's nephew?
Yes.
So, is your mom here?
She's in the background, but you probably can't hear her.
Okay. Does she want to be on the show? I mean, because our listeners don't know what's going on here.
No.
Okay. I just wanted to ask, wanted to have an open invite for Ash's sister to come on to the show.
I could always just drag her over here.
You said that last time we did a show when we were doing the Wendigo and Slender Man and...
Yeah, I'm just bringing up the offer again.
No, I think we're good. I think we're good. So, I really, really enjoyed this movie.
Yeah.
Ash, did you enjoy it?
Yes, I thought it was heartwarming.
It was a good story. I was kind of worried about the storyline because I'll admit I didn't watch Skull Island. I didn't watch that. I don't know why I just didn't. And I watched the last 2 Godzillas late, and I don't know. I'm a big Godzilla fan, but I don't know. I didn't want to be let down. I don't know. But I was pretty happy with this one because I don't really know all the players because I was asking the questions during the show. I said, "Hey, was this on this guy was on the other show?" Or because I just didn't know. But I really enjoyed it, so I thought it was a good story. Any thoughts on that from?
I completely approve of your opinion.
He approves of your opinion.
Okay. Can you expand on it a little bit? What you? Because I know you're big into Godzilla, and so.
So, my main draw towards this film and why I think it's so good is mainly the motion capture and the animation.
Yeah.
The models are incredibly well detailed, and all of the movements performed by Godzilla and Kong and certain other guest kaiju are all incredibly fluid and very realistic in nature. Every movement they have has weight, and you can clearly make out expressions with their faces. And one thing that I'm going to bring out for all of you Godzilla haters out there is that a lot of the fights actually take place in the daytime.
Yeah.
So you can't go complaining that there's too much darkness in this movie.
Well, even when it was at night, they had those cool ass neons. That's one thing I liked about it.
Yeah.
Like, everything had cool lights, and it looked like Tron and shit. It was cool.
Yeah, it was like whenever they were fighting in Hong Kong. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it almost looked like a disco. It's like a
Or
disco.
like 90s anime.
Yeah.
Or, like...
One thing I am curious about, though, is the lack of after credits scenes, because there's usually at least one.
Yeah, that kind of tells me that they're stopping on this now, the story.
I kind of doubt that because there are only 3 movies in.
Yeah, I mean, because they would do a teaser. Because I think I scanned through it to see if there was. Because I watched it early. I'm sorry, I couldn't wait, so I had to watch it.
That's fine.
It's like, I would have done the same thing.
If I had the opportunity. So, but yeah, I was I really enjoyed it. I thought the story about the Earth, the Hollow Earth, I thought it was great.
Yeah, that was cool. That was really interesting.
I particularly like the detail about there maybe being hints as to what Kong's species was like in terms of culture.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because there was that whole big cavern down there that looked like that it had been made by his people. Like, it was Kong-sized.
Yeah, had handprints and stuff on it. And but I just want to know where it happened to it. I mean, I guess, I don't know.
There is actually an explanation that comes from the comics.
Yeah.
And you didn't watch Skull Island.
No, I didn't watch it.
His family was wiped out by the skull crawlers during a massive war between the two species.
Okay. And so the Hollow Earth had opened up there? They had a
That's
tunnel.
where the skull crawlers came from and where Kong's family come from. In fact, that's where all of the Titans come from.
It's interesting. Very interesting. But I thought it was great to see that because, like, you see him like walking on like that one mountain, and then there's like mountains in the sky, like and I thought that was kind of neat. I was wondering how they were going to do that. That's okay.
That entire sequence was incredibly trippy because you never could tell which was up and which was down.
Yeah.
All was both at the same time.
Yes.
You're kind of right.
Not kind of, it's true.
But I don't know. I kind of like the fact that he had like some old whiskers going.
Yeah.
That was kind of cool.
Kong Beard is a great addition to the character.
Yeah. So I know you said while we were watching it, you said that Godzilla looked really like menacing or fierce or something like that, right?
There is one particular scene that I was talking about, and that was after Kong and Godzilla's first bout, when Godzilla was just staring at him on the boat, and there were flames all around him.
Yeah, that was kind of cool, right?
The expression on his face and the lighting from the fire made him really menacing looking, and it reminded me of just how scary Godzilla could actually be when you can take into consideration as to what he really is.
Yeah.
He was kind of the antagonist in this movie.
Yeah,
sort of.
But I mean, not deliberately, but they put him in that position.
Yeah, because like whenever I was watching like the trailer for this, I was hoping this was what I was hoping, and I knew I was going to probably be wrong, but I was hoping that him attacking like the cities was Mechagodzilla with his like flesh over him.
That's what I was hoping for too, originally, but no dice, I guess.
Yeah, no dice, Gino.
But the Ghidorah being from Space Thing all over again from the Showa era does still open the possibility of certain other space-related Godzilla characters coming back.
Gigan!
Yeah.
And Space Godzilla.
And Space Godzilla. You think they'll do Space Godzilla?
I kinda doubt that, but I'm hoping for it.
Yeah.
I just want Jet Jaguar. That's what I want.
They'll never do. I'm pretty sure I think that they were like, we'll never do Jet Jaguar.
Godzilla's singular point is for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but it was, I don't know. I because like, I think the first Godzilla movie, I didn't really like the characters, like the human characters. I didn't like it. But this one I actually did. I really enjoyed all the characters.
Yeah.
Like my favorite character was, what's his name? What is his name on here? Bernie Hayes. I thought he was like the funniest guy in that whole.
He was also my favorite.
Yeah. So.
Paperboy.
Yeah. He was.
Atlanta. That's a really good show.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, he plays a rapper on there.
But he was really funny, and like he was doing a podcast. Imagine that, right? Doing a podcast.
Yeah. No, the podcaster that like helped save the day.
Yeah.
Why would you like that guy the most? That goes and helps save the day with the giant ape.
Now, what was the name of that one actor that was in that vampire show? What was it?
Alexander Skarsgård.
Yeah, you like him a lot, right?
Yeah, he's really cool.
But he wasn't in any other films, right?
No.
So okay, I was kind of confused with that. I was hoping he was part of the other.
No, they didn't really have a lot of returning characters.
There are really only two characters I have a problem with.
Mm-hmm.
One is the little girl. I really wish that they could have like fleshed her out just a little bit more. She's okay, but they
like personality wise.
Yeah, but I feel like that they could have made her a lot better. Second is the son of Zarasawa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the one that was like he had he was tuned into Monster Zero.
I was hoping that they would do more with him.
They fucked him up bad.
Well, Monster Zero did. So.
Yeah, he was.
Don't worry.
I'm pretty sure that he's not going to be coming back.
I'm pretty sure that he was very dead.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if there's any coming back from that.
I'm pretty sure that you can see his eyes melting in that.
It was like his eye, like they were going wow.
Yeah.
like he was a glitch.
Speaking of which, this movie is surprisingly violent in terms of monster action.
Yeah.
Like a skull crawler gets completely cut in half.
Like that was a little much. It's like there's something wrong with him, so I didn't really feel too bad when he died because he seemed like he was a sociopath.
Yeah.
And then there was the whole Kong tearing off the head of a warbat and drinking its brains.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was kind of weird, but
he's got to drink from the skulls of his enemies
because
he's the king.
He's probably thinking, I don't see a waterfall anywhere around here.
I just gotta say, Kong certainly has a thing for noodles.
Yeah.
Between the octopus from Skull Island and now this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it was really good. It was a lot of good action. I mean, I don't know. I didn't anticipate them fighting on a flight, like a air carrier or something like that. And it was
like a much bigger one.
Yeah, it was really neat. It was really neat. I really liked it. I liked the punches and stuff like that. So it was kind of cool. I didn't expect it, but it was cool. So
one thing that I was not expecting was Godzilla on all fours. That scared the crap out of me.
Yeah.
That made me think of that story that Lori told.
Yeah. About the Bigfoot. Yeah.
Yeah, that was crawling like that, but slow, like in the dark.
It's scarier when he's fast.
Yeah.
I don't know, but like when he's in the dark and you can barely see it, it's just like that's why you'll have to listen. But
yeah, she was saying that this Bigfoot was like crawling on his fingers and toes. It was moving, and that was just kind of weird. It's almost like Fred Flintstone type of stuff. So, but yeah, that was some good stuff. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how many times I can say I really enjoyed it, but it was really good. It was. I'm hoping that they go somewhere with this, like they continue it, like maybe
it had a happy ending though.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
With like the soundtrack. What song were they playing? I forget, but it was like
one thing that I do want to mention though. Mm-hmm. It seems like Kevin's head is still intact.
Oh yeah,
because they
like a Ghidorah head.
Yeah,
yeah, that's what I figured.
Kevin.
The brain is still intact, which means that it could end up being used again in a future movie.
Mm-hmm. It's possible.
Yeah. But for who?
And why? Destroy all monsters, right?
My theory. Mecha King Ghidorah.
Mecha King Ghidorah.
But with two mechanical heads.
Oh.
Dang. That's like super automatic.
Super automatic?
I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that one. So, man, that was I watched it twice, and I think I enjoyed both times when I watched it. So it was, man,
it is a very rewatchable movie.
Yeah.
The plot is easy and simple to follow. It has some really nice undertones. The characters are nice and appealing, despite being human.
Right.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I think they beefed it up a little bit because that was like the average viewer's main complaint with the other movies. Is like not enough human elements. It's like that's not why you go to see these movies.
Right.
They found a perfect balance
Yeah.
between the human characters and the monsters, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So the first battle,
Like when the humans are on screen, it's usually either with Kong or with Godzilla in the background.
yeah,
And so that's sort of
And
a
they
compromise.
brought a lighter tone to it too. Like the people that they cast are like comedic actors.
yeah,
Which is something that you would kind of expect from a movie like this.
Yeah, a little bit more tongue in cheek.
Yeah.
I liked the one character, Walter Simmons. He was like clearly looked like a Spanish guy, but he had a white name. So
He is.
So I thought that
He
was
played Esteban on Weeds. He was the big drug cartel guy.
yeah. I love that. That was pretty cool. But so I was saying
his mom was Spanish.
yeah. I was thinking that Godzilla won the first fight. Would that be a fair assessment? That
Yeah.
he won and then Kong won the second, the part of the second fight when they were fight like in the city.
He beat
Okay.
the shit out of him at first. Like he went all in.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have an atomic breath.
Yeah. But he had the axe, which
Yeah.
helped him a lot.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so like, I feel like that there were definitely 3 rounds to this matchup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first one went to Godzilla, the second one went to Kong, and the third one went to Godzilla again, but just barely.
And then they had to team up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Mecha was like going to town on Godzilla. I'm not sure how I felt about that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, I know you have to do that
Well,
story.
Godzilla was pretty tired and beaten up at that point, so
Yeah.
it would make
Yeah.
sense as to why.
And he walked away too. He was like, "We're done."
Yeah.
Yeah, because like he was getting ready to leave, he's walking away, and then he sees that red beam coming out of the mountain. He goes, "Oh shit, I gotta fight again! I gotta fight again!" All right, here we go.
You know what Godzilla constantly exudes throughout this series?
What? Like crotchety old man.
I'm too old for this shit.
Yeah,
Kinda, because nobody understands that he's trying to like fix stuff.
Yeah.
That's basically like
I'm
his,
trying to have balance here.
because they don't. Well, like you forgot to mention one of your favorite parts of or elements of this movie too was how they learned to communicate.
Yes. Kong talking was one of the biggest surprises that I have
Like-
ever experienced in any movie.
Not verbally, but through sign language, which is something. Have they done that before? I
I don't
know.
think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
But that is Caesar saying no levels of importance right there.
Yeah. Now, if they were able to do that with Godzilla, then they could have saved everybody a lot of trouble.
Yeah,
I don't think that reptiles can learn the sign language.
Well, no, but I'm just saying if they could communicate with him some way,
Well, they
to
kind of
get
can.
some sort of, but
Well, I mean, like they kind of can with a whole bio, like
yeah,
The calls.
yeah,
that signal.
yeah,
the
signals.
alpha thingy,
Yeah.
but
Download it.
that's not like a conversation like
Yeah.
they were having with him when they were trying to explain. Excuse me, for him to go into the hole to go into the Middle Earth,
Yeah.
Yeah.
or the Hollow Earth, Middle Earth.
But they could end up like using the orca or like a replica of it for the same purpose to let them know that we're on the same side as them.
Or like in the other movies that they use like psychics eventually.
Mm-hmm.
And the twins and stuff.
Speaking of the twins, I'm wondering what Mothra is doing during all this. I'm suspecting that she's still in her egg,
Yeah.
but I'm kind of wondering what she's up to.
Gestating. I don't know.
Being
If you're gonna talk, you can just come over here. You're sitting.
yeah, you can You
It's
can
not the radio.
we can talk about how Mark Russell doesn't listen to Madison Russell at all, or we can talk about that. So I don't know. I just thought I'd say that.
You have an extra mic over here.
Yeah,
Do.
it's primed and ready.
Well, then be quiet. Quit commenting in the background.
So, what was I going to say? I sound like one of those other podcasts. I'm just forgetting stuff now.
We're talking about communication.
That's right. That was actually really pleasant to have. Is that when he was doing the sign language and stuff? I thought that was cool. It was a cool aspect that I hope they held that back. I know the other stories just to do it on this one. So if they done it like that, that's cool. But
the girl being deaf was an interesting mechanic.
was she deaf on Skull Island? Okay, well she was smaller.
She
then,
wasn't on Skull Island. Skull Island took place in the 70s.
Okay, so where was she at?
Not born because it's present time and she's like 5 years old.
So she wasn't in the other movie at all?
No.
Okay.
I think that she's a little bit older than 5.
Well, whatever.
I think she may be like
She
7.
was born in the 2000s.
Okay. Because I don't know. I didn't see that movie, so I don't.
Yeah,
That's
you
what I was
need
asking.
to watch it.
Yeah. It's got Loki in it, right?
Yeah, and what's his name?
See, it would have been good to have him on this movie.
Yeah, but he'd have to be an old man
Maybe. Yeah.
because it was 70s. They had to do age makeup
Yeah,
because he's not really Loki.
CGI, man. CGI.
CGI.
Oh, you know what they could have done?
What?
They could have brought Jack Black in as a cameo for the 2005
Oh, yeah.
King Kong.
Yeah, he was in the movie too, right?
And the guy that's the little girl's dad, or Millie Bobby Brown, she's not really a little girl anymore, but
Yeah.
was in that King Kong too.
Have it be like a Stan Lee cameo or something like that.
Maybe someday.
But yeah, it was man, there was so many things about this movie, and like I was saying, that I really, really enjoyed, and because I was really, like I was saying before, I was really worried they were going to do a dump story, and I was like, oh, come on, man.
It was a really good story, I thought.
Yeah.
It was really nice.
It's simple and easy to follow, but it still has its
It's like,
interesting moments.
It's basically a Kong movie about him finding his place in the world.
Yeah.
And he actually finds it this
Yeah.
time.
So
Kong
After
finally
all this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finally, Kong gets a happy ending instead of falling off of the Empire State Building or something like that.
Absolutely, because that's the worst thing ever.
because I think in the original.
In every version, Kong dies.
Well, I think in the original one, like you said, in the 60s, in the very end, they both fall in the water. Godzilla never comes out, and then you can see Kong swimming away.
Yeah,
and that
but-
was it.
Yeah, that's it.
So-
Some say that Kong won. Some say it was a tie. The latter being what I believe, because I'm on Godzilla's side. But
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know, man. I had to not be just in this situation because he had to not be.
Yeah. Man, I mean, who gets to decide that back then? Who wins and why? But I don't know. But that was because I always wondered as a kid, because whenever I was a kid, because we didn't have digital, we didn't have VCRs or something like that. I had to rush home from school to watch it, and I had to do my chores really quick and do it, and so I wanted to make sure that I watched every minute of it. And I would ask my brothers, I said, "Who won?" And they would, I don't know. What do you think? I go, I don't know. He's swimming away. So, but anyway, sorry.
Why are you sorry?
I don't know.
Don't be sorry. That's what we're here for. To talk about the G-Men.
Yeah.
And
K-Dude.
K-Dude. The G-Men.
What'd you think about his axe?
That's pretty cool. I don't know. I would like to see if they elaborate on that sort of stuff more.
Yeah.
Because, we did that little bit of on Hollow Earth, too. And
Yeah.
I was just thinking about that. It's like, was the Pelians or whatever, the green skinned people, they're supposed to live in the earth?
Are you talking about Namekians?
Maybe. I don't know.
That's the first thing that comes to mind when I think
What is
green
that?
men.
Well,
It's what Piccolo is from Dragon Ball.
oh, I don't know. No.
The
This
one
is
with
like-
the shoulder pads?
Yeah, and the antennae.
Well,
Okay.
no, but
I
it's
always
not the same thing.
I always
but-
say Brian Piccolo whenever someone says that.
Brian.
He's played for the Chicago Bears.
Oh, I see.
Anyway, sorry. That was my attempt for poor humor there.
But
So
we don't even use this.
I know. No, we don't use that soundboard anymore. It's gone.
Just
no
make
more.
it up.
Let's see. What do I have here? Hold on. Is that really loud?
I just wasn't expecting that specific sound effect.
Yeah, those are the kids. They're happy about Godzilla right there. So,
Yay!
and this one is.
I bet a lot of them aren't. Those kids live in Hong Kong aren't that happy.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Oh no, my Miata.
You know, that's one thing I liked about this movie, that they didn't dwell on that, of like people getting squashed or people in the buildings. Every time they had a building shot, it was empty.
Maybe they had already evacuated.
Yeah.
Well, this is a world where people openly know
Maybe
about
they
the
have.
Titans.
Maybe by this time they have a good plan of operation and
Yeah.
coastal
You saw-
communities in Japan in the
you
area.
You saw the whole evacuation scene at the start of the movie.
Yeah.
And it looked like that. It said that there were only 7 casualties,
Yeah,
that's not bad.
that is not bad.
It's not bad.
and only dozens injured instead of, well, hundreds or thousands.
Yeah.
I mean, like, that many could die if he like stepped weird,
Yeah.
accidental,
Yeah. Or even through that axe or something.
or whatever.
Yeah, that was kind of interesting because they didn't focus on that. I thought it was kind of cool, but yeah, I said, man, there's all
Well,
kinds
I mean,
of...
that was the whole main plot of the last movie. So
Because I think even like in Batman versus Superman, they showed more people dying in that one, I think.
Well, with
Martha.
these sort of movies, that's not quite as important.
Yeah.
We really just care about the kaiju action, not the fallout of it.
Yeah. More monster. I get
Well, unless it's like the original Godzilla or like in the same tone as that,
it. Yeah.
in which, yeah, we do care about that.
So would you, in your mind, think this is the best Godzilla movie ever?
I'd say it's up there.
Okay. Because I felt like it was. It was...
they took a long time. They kept pushing it back and pushing it back. And
Yeah.
I think it was worth it.
I think so too. What I thought was kind of neat in the very first fight scene when they were fighting in the ocean, that Godzilla used his tail.
Yes, I also really find that element cool because he's actually done that before in one of his movies.
So I thought it was kind of neat because like he was just going to drown Kong. That was his okay. I'm just going to drown him.
He is based on a lot of different reptiles and other large carnivores, like monitor lizards, crocodiles, and stuff like that. So it would make sense that he would want to drown him based on the crocodile part of him.
Yeah. You want to talk about that one Jaws reference?
Yes. When, like, that one part of a burning ship gets hooked onto him.
His tail, right? Or
Yeah, and it starts dragging along the surface of the water. I instantly recognize that reference.
you shouted it out. I remember.
Yeah.
So it was kind of neat. And like it shows him like it going like under that carrier, and like Kong was looking at it. So I thought that was kind of neat. So a little homage there.
Another reference that I am very, very happy about
Yeah, I had to tell you need to be quiet because we have neighbors.
was the fact that Kong shoved the handle of his axe down Godzilla's throat when he was about to fire his atomic breath.
Yeah.
And I instantly recognized that reference as the tree stuffing scene.
Yeah.
From the original.
You see, because like to be honest with you, I didn't think you would enjoy that because you're on Godzilla's side. So, but I thought it was kind of cool that you acknowledged it. And
that's a contender for the funniest moment in the entire series. So of course I was happy.
Yeah.
He really like it. I think it really showed his intelligence.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. On both ends, really.
Mm-hmm. Just like how they were calculated.
Or even like whenever he was in Hollow Earth and he was going to his cathedral or whatever we want to call it, and he saw his handprint and he puts his hand on it and pushes it open and just walks in. So that's kind of, and then he figures out his axe goes on that one little groove, and then it turned on the power.
Because he probably been there before when he was little.
Yeah.
Very.
Yeah.
Well, actually, he wasn't born there. He was
Or,
born
well, maybe they had stories. Maybe they knew how to communicate. Because obviously he appears to understand language, so...
Actually, his parents died in front of him as soon as he was born.
Oh, well, I don't know.
On the surface. So...
As soon as he was born?
That's horrible.
Like, plop and they were dead.
Yeah. Like,
I don't remember.
all his
didn't
mother
remember
had
that
time
part.
to do was to hide him in a
Well,
cave.
how did he live?
All the time that his mother had... The only thing that his mother was able to do before she lost her life was to hide him in a cave, and then he could only watch as his parents were massacred by the skull crawlers.
Well,
That sounds horrible.
he knew somehow what
Yeah.
he was doing.
So, one thing I am curious about is we know Kong's backstory, and we know how he has grown up on the island. Mm-hmm. I really want to know more about Godzilla's life. Mm-hmm. Like, that one other specimen that was in the cave at the start of 2014, that was actually a relative of his. And its name was Dagon, which is a Japanese word for something, I think.
Dagon.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like... kind of like a classic monster.
Yeah.
Type sea monster.
Yeah.
Mythological.
But,
I can't remember.
I really want to know more about how Godzilla has lived and how things have changed for him as, well, his life progressed throughout the years.
Yeah.
The many, many, many millions of many millions of years that make up his life.
Many millions?
Yes. He's actually canonically 450 million years old.
Because he eats sun, right?
Yeah.
He feeds on radiation, yes.
I've seen a discussion about that on Twitter today. It's like, does Godzilla poop? It's like, no, because he doesn't eat food, so he doesn't poop.
So he's like the dictator for North Korea?
Yeah. He works so hard that he doesn't poop.
He probably doesn't have a digestive system.
Yeah, he doesn't need it.
He absorbs it, right?
Yeah, he just goes straight to his
So
veins
it's
or whatever.
radiation. Kong poops, though.
He comes out of his pores.
That
yeah.
was one thing, too, that they commented on.
That he smelled.
When they smelled bad. And then
Yeah.
I bit. So, and like, that's sad. Because I would want him to be my friend, but then it would probably be really hard.
Remember what Mom said?
What?
It would be like hog smell times 500.
Well, ask Robert what he thinks it would smell like.
I don't know, probably like 100 Bigfoot. I don't know.
And what does that smell like?
Smells like BO and poop.
Garbage. It's just like a big alpha males. So you can imagine, because I mean, that's the thing. It's like I'm here and I'm a badass. And can you imagine if he has that, what he smells like?
So like the theory on Bigfoot is that whenever a Bigfoot's threatened or whenever it's like it exude its alpha male stuff, that it emits this odor, like this strong odor, like a strong body odor, and whatever it was eating, or if it pooped, or I don't know, whatever. And so, Kong whenever Godzilla shows up, imagine him just omitting that like even more. So
I don't think that he would need to do that, but
Well, he might,
That's-
theoretically, among his kind, they probably have the same thing, that's common in apes.
I don't know if that's accurate to real life apes, though.
it is actually because there's like Diane Fossey's talked about it, and what's the other lady's name?
Jane Goodall.
Jane Goodall.
Yeah.
Like whenever the alpha would like want to exude its dominance, it would emit this super pungent, musty body odor, and that's just part of them, and it's part of their buildup, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. So
They're like territorial stuff. It's like scent marking or whatever. Kind of.
So whenever like Godzilla was showing up, you imagine it's Kong's probably doing that like big time. So
The little girl said it was his heartbeat or whatever. It was the stank.
how do we get to talking about steak?
Well, because it made me think, because I know you always talk shit about sightings. If they don't mention that, it's like, oh, they said something about the way he smells.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't smell anything. I just saw it and it left. Stuff like
Them
that.
old critters out there.
How close was it? I don't know, 10 feet away. So, I don't know. I don't know why I'm talking country now.
Because they're being eyewitnesses.
Oh, yeah.
You know what?
What?
Kong was exuding some particular energy with that accent beard of his.
Really?
Grizzled mountain man
Yeah.
energy.
Yeah. All he needed was a flannel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said that.
Yeah. And to build furniture, I'm retired now.
Well, he does have
Just
that
when
throne.
they he's living up in the mountain, his bubble.
Yeah, he had a.
And he's all retired and chilling and whatever. And just when he was out, they drag him back in.
I mean, he's good. He was a good javelin thrower too.
Yeah.
So
I liked that opening sequence. I thought it was adorable.
yeah,
I thought that was kind of sad.
Well, where he's just chilling and he's walking around and scratching his ass and whatever. And he's just a dude hanging out, whatever.
I thought it was sad once he realized that it wasn't actually his home.
yeah.
He knew the whole time, I think. And he just fucking with them.
No, I think that he found out as soon as he woke up, but he wasn't entirely sure until he threw that tree.
I see. I don't know. It seemed like that he's done it before.
Yeah.
No, I think that was just him doing it over and over.
Yeah. Well,
It was pretty interesting. It was
Yeah.
it was interesting, depth into his character, even though he can't talk or nothing like that. But it was kind of cool that that we eventually we started to see that about him, that he was not happy, he was sad, and then and then he ends up doing the sign language and stuff like that. So I thought that was kind of cool about
we've
him.
all kind of had that theme with him where it's just he's alone. And
Yeah.
It's and they think he's a monster, but he's not. He's just lonely.
He looked really, really sad when he was in Antarctica, and whenever she was telling him to go to the home, and he turned away and he was like,
I would be really, really sad if I was up on that mountain cold as shit after I just got hauled out of the ocean
yeah.
and been tranquilized.
So that was
had a day, man.
because that was kind of homage to the original movie too, where they transported him like that with helicopters and stuff or planes or something, and they dropped him, I think, in the original movie. So
Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They just dropped him straight on
Yeah.
to Godzilla on a mountain.
That's a hell of a way to wake up.
I know it is.
Just drop him on Godzilla.
Say, okay, you're woke. You're woke. Okay, now you gotta fight this big bad lizard.
What?
But yeah, he looked really sad on Antarctica, and then I liked how he was just flowing through that cave, he was trees and stuff like that, and then he goes on this straight free fall, and then they go through that little bitty wormhole or something like that.
I really did like that swinging sequence.
Yeah, that was actually surprising because at that point I said, okay, you know what, I'm really intrigued now with this story, so I'm not because I was afraid, like I was saying earlier, I was afraid I was gonna be lost in the story and say, I'm not interested. I'm not invested, but yeah, it was pretty interesting, and I don't think they've ever done that before on any other monster movie like that. So anyway, so any other thoughts?
I think that's about it.
We got about 20 minutes to kill.
We got 20 minutes to go.
So no, I know we kind of like covered a lot and spaced out a lot, but okay, if they were going to do another Godzilla movie, what would you want to see? Because you were saying it earlier, you wanted like space.
Well, I don't know what they would do next, but there is something that I really want to come up in one of the final movies.
Yeah.
And I think I already told you.
But, I mean, the listeners don't know. When you just go ahead and say it again.
I really want there to be a cameo from a specific creature.
Okay.
A specific kaiju from Godzilla's past. His devil, essentially. Destroyer.
Okay. Would you want Kong to be a part of this or no?
I want all of the kaiju to be a part of that.
Wow.
All out monster attack.
Yeah. More monster.
Yeah. I'm really wanting Anguirus to show up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe eventually.
Yeah. There's a lot of different opportunities for certain, like, kaiju to make a comeback in this series because of certain elements of the story. For example, the whole genetic experiment thing that brought that one character back into the series.
You can say that because we can have spoilers.
Yeah.
Is a good window of opportunity for them to bring in Gigan.
Gigan!
And the whole genetic experimentation also is a good way to introduce Biolante, which is actually a favorite kaiju.
Yeah. It's creepy.
Would it be realistic to do, like, if we did another story and, like, you had all the kaiju back in, like, this one movie or set of movies that a lot of people just didn't survive it? It was just only be a few people living on, like, underground. Would that be realistic to you?
Well, it turns out that the kaiju are actually doing really good things for the environment, and Godzilla is keeping them from attacking humans.
Right. But I'm just saying, but if you did another movie and you said you wanted all the kaiju back, I mean, because, like, if you have that many kaiju in there, they're going to kill a lot of people.
Not necessarily every single kaiju from
Like,
the entire series.
What if they brought in the aliens and, like, said there's a kaiju alien war?
There is something there that I do want to think about, but there's this theory that's been going around on the internet lately, and about how this series might end. And it's all with a movie called Destroy All Monsters. My theory with how they are going to end this series is that, you know how Ghidorah is from space, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if he was just a scout?
What if?
So there would be bigger, badder ones?
Like Kaiser Ghidorah, or like the one from the Mothra Leo series, or whatever. All of those guys.
Mm-hmm.
What if they're also out there? What if they may even create a hive queen or something like that?
I mean, if they were out there and they did the movie on that would kill a lot of people.
Yeah. That could
Robert,
be...
why do you want there to be genocide?
I'm just saying, because that's realistic to me.
Realistic, yeah, well.
So you can't have that many monsters on the earth and not kill nobody.
A good name for that movie would be Invasion of the Astro Monsters.
Yeah.
Godzilla. Oops, everyone's dead.
Only a few people lived. The Russells survived. That's it. Sorry.
But theoretically, everyone's dead, and
Yeah.
the world is controlled by monsters.
Isn't it already kind of controlled by monsters?
Yeah, well, perspective.
Yeah, perspective.
We don't get political on our show.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, we don't do that. We
I
want.
think that's more natural hierarchy more than politicism or whatever.
Like, it's a matter of perspective. So.
Quit messing with stuff. Put that down.
Sorry.
So we got like 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Yeah. You guys want to just talk about other stuff?
We can. When are we supposed to go in the woods, Robert?
On the what?
Into the woods.
I don't know. I haven't heard back from Kenny. So.
What the hell, Kenny? Do you listen to? Does Kenny listen to our show?
He should. He should
Yeah.
listen. I know. Timmy does.
Okay.
So.
Timmy.
Hold on, I'll be
When
right.
do you call him Timmy?
I call him all kind. I call him Cassius. DeMatteo. I call him that.
Yeah.
So.
Hold on a sec. I'm going to go grab a Coke.
Okay.
Okay.
So. I'm not sure what number this is going to be, though. I already said
Yeah.
that, but
That's mine. No, not. You can have that, Tyler. Your mom's trying to roll my food hot. She can't make her own. Leave all that in.
yeah, I that's a pretty good sound effect. Like we can do that for like Stone Cold stuff.
Put max reverb on that sound effect later on, please.
Yeah.
Oh, but no. You should go out to the woods with us sometime.
Are you interested in going to the woods?
Yeah, but as long as I get to bring this with me.
A flashlight?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll bring flashlights.
But specifically this.
Oh, specifically that one.
Or a shock baton.
I'm telling you, sweetheart, that none of that would help you. It would just make the matter worse,
Yeah.
and you won't need it.
Well, just something to have a fighting chance with.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
I feel you on that one. Yeah. You know, you want to feel secured. Yeah, that's cool.
You'll be fine.
Yeah.
There's nothing to be scared of. We have a friend that had a huge ass one jump out and like scream at him, beat trees and stuff, and he never laid a hand on him.
Yeah. Yeah. It followed them out of the woods and stuff like that. So.
You should listen to that episode. It's a pretty cool story.
Yeah.
It happened close to where I used to live in Texas.
Yeah, I still want to go out there.
I don't know, general area, but I couldn't tell you where exactly it is.
Yeah.
I know what I could do to protect myself.
Oh,
What?
really?
Flex tape.
Flex tape? Why?
Slap it on his mouth and then he can't bite me.
I would not be concerned with his
Yeah.
mouth.
Is it any relation to Decker tape?
Decker tape, yeah.
That's what Sebastian
Like
calls.
ambidandra,
Yeah. That's what Sebastian calls sticker tape.
but just tape.
Yeah. He calls it Decker tape. But so anyway.
Anyway. What's going to be in store for our next episode? What do we have coming up?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No, I don't have anything right now, so
No? When are we going to interview Billy?
I don't know. He's supposed to let me know when he's available. So I know I talked to him. I got his number, so I can just text him
Finally.
whenever. Yeah. But I think he's going to go. He said, I think maybe next month he's going to do some turkey hunting. So I won't. I guess he'll be out of pocket then again too. So that dude's he's always hunting.
These damn nature-loving
He's
fig-butt people. What's wrong with me?
he's got girls that like to go hunting
I
too.
know.
So he's got little girls
Yeah.
that like to go
It's like,
hunting.
imagine that. Some biggie people are out in the woods all the time and can't get a hold of them.
He told me that this was the first year that he didn't bag a deer.
What?
Because he says I was doing the father thing and I gave my daughter the spot
Right.
and she missed, and he goes, man, and she never misses, but it's the first time. He goes, first time in like 20 years I didn't bag something. So I said, wow.
That sucks.
Yeah. So, but
You like Billy.
Billy's a good dude. Billy's a good guy. I love him to death, and he was kind of saying that he goes, he was just kind of saying that he doesn't bring anything to the table. I said, dude,
He's got plenty of stories.
you got plenty of stuff. You probably got
And the way he tells them is funny too.
yeah. I mean, I wish you'd have met his dad. His dad was amazing. His dad was amazing and had stories about the Dallas police department like in the 60s, and he knew Jack Ruby, all kinds of stuff. So he was a pleasure to talk to, and he was like,
do that.
Does this foam part come off?
Yes,
yeah,
it
it does. It does. Why?
Well, because he wants to take this apart.
Why do you want to take it apart?
Well, again, with the internet jokes, you know those sort of bits with the guy that has terrible audio quality?
Mm-hmm.
Do not put your mouth
I'm
on
not
the
going to put
microphone.
my mouth on the microphone.
Do not take the microphone apart. Do not yell into the microphone.
I'm not going to yell into it.
This is very expensive equipment. We're not a meme. We're a very serious podcast.
Did you eat cheese today?
Did you eat cheese?
I had a burger.
Did you?
I bought you cheese sticks.
No, not the cheese sticks.
No.
I thought you liked cheese.
Well, not that specific kind. I prefer the Cracker Barrel cheese sticks.
My cheese sticks weren't bougie enough for him.
No, they're fine. I just prefer a different kind.
Well, that's what you got because that's what they had at Walmart delivery.
Yeah, I know.
Because I don't like to go grocery shopping in public anymore now that I don't have to.
I could always just melt it and then it tastes like twice as good.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, you can just do like your nanny does for you and melt you a bowl of cheese.
You know what? I'm going to do that later.
Please don't do that later.
How about ice cream? Do you like ice cream?
Yes, I am seriously wanting ice cream. In fact, we're planning on going to Dairy Queen tomorrow, hopefully.
Yeah, I screwed up today.
Yeah.
I took too long getting ready.
Yeah.
I abused my power.
I see. You were Lord Sidious today.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm interested in your snacking right now. I don't know. So what else kind of snacks do you like?
Anything sweet and anything that is meat.
Like
He likes sweet meat.
Sweets and meat.
so you like beef jerky and stuff like that?
Not beef jerky. Beef jerky is alright, but I prefer other things like steak and burgers and stuff.
Wow.
He likes things that are expensive. He asked us to take him to Red Lobster
Yeah.
today, and we were like, no, we're not
Dang,
going to Red Lobster.
Yeah, you are bougie, man.
He's spoiled ass.
Oh,
I
man.
know, I know.
So you like anything sweet, like honey buns, cookies,
Yep.
like Little Debbie snacks, stuff like that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what's your favorite right now?
I would have to list
favorite.
100 things to
That's
you.
okay. Top of your head. If you had you just first thing top of your head, go.
Definitely ice cream.
Okay. What flavor?
Right now,
Yeah.
vanilla.
Vanilla? Okay. Man,
It
he's,
used to be chocolate, but
you're bougie about steak and like other cheeses, but not ice cream. Okay. I was just kind of curious a little bit. I don't know.
Vanilla ice cream from where? Or what kind?
you know what's weird about that? You say it's vanilla, but then you just have like 15 different types of vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
And I find that just weirdly amusing.
So you don't like vanilla?
I like vanilla. I like all the different vanilla types, but there are certain kinds I prefer over others.
Yeah.
Well, there's different kinds of vanilla flavoring, and that's the difference. You can have artificial,
Yeah.
you can have concentrated, and you can have bean paste, which is superior.
I prefer homemade.
Yeah.
I was about to say that too. You beat me to it. So, how about chips? What kind of chips do you like?
Classic Lay's,
Classic. Okay.
Cheetos, and Doritos.
Gotcha. Okay.
And also tortilla chips.
Tortilla.
Heavily salted tortilla chips.
I got those.
Yeah.
Not the lemony kind.
They're not lemon. They're regular.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you guys are something else.
Our family is very much chaotic neutral.
Yeah.
Shit.
I'm just worried about snacks, man.
I'm just worried about snacks. Why? What's wrong with you, Robert?
I don't know. I'm worried about people dying in realistic movies.
It's like, I want genocide and snacks. That's why you want genocide, because you want all the snacks.
Genocide and gummy bears.
Genocide and gummy bears.
The boys love gummies.
Yes.
Gummies aren't necessarily my favorite, except for gummy dinosaurs.
Yeah. When you were little, you wouldn't eat them because you didn't want to hurt the dinosaurs.
Ricardo does this every time
Yeah.
I have gummies.
He claps his little hand.
That is kind of cute.
Yeah,
it is.
they're adorable, and you should give them a chance and don't be an asshole to
They
babies.
they ask for you all the
They're
time.
4.
They ask for
They're
you all.
older now, so they're not as they don't cry as much, and they go potty.
And they
on their
wipe.
own.
Yeah, they wipe.
They wipe their own ass.
So
I'm not good with kids.
Yeah, well,
they ask for you all the time. Look at his face where I say that too.
like with your pictures.
Yeah. They go, where's Tyler?
But Sebastian says that Tyler.
Yeah.
He sticks his tongue out. He's like, I don't care. You can't make me feel bad.
Yeah.
No, it's not that. I
Tyler.
feel bad, but I just feel too uncomfortable around kids to interact with them.
Oh, I'm just saying they don't cry as much now.
Yeah.
They're not as loud.
They're actually pretty funny.
Yeah.
They're actually pretty funny. So they make me laugh a lot. So like Sebastian loves Lady Gaga right now.
Mm-hmm.
He loves Lady Gaga. He's got
Paparazzi.
a paparazzi.
Ain't he a bit young for that?
He is.
But whatever.
Yeah, it makes
He
him
likes what
happy.
he likes.
Yeah, he likes Frozen.
He likes music. He just
Yeah.
likes music a lot.
Yeah, he likes new Kids on the Block, Ace of Base.
Speaking of music, what is your taste?
My taste? Oh, right now I don't. Music wise, let me see. I don't know. I listen to a lot of soundtracks. I listen to. I like the Superman soundtrack. For some reason, I do.
I'm a particular fan of the Doom soundtrack.
The video game?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're into video game. I do like the Gears of War soundtrack. That's really, really good. Have you listened to that?
No, I'm only recently finding out about Gears of War.
Yeah.
Geezer word. That's a different game entirely.
It is.
Oh no.
What do they do? Cross the road? So get hit by cars? Oh, Robert, that's mean.
Could happen.
I think that's a different game called Hover.
Yeah. Yeah, that's mean, Robert.
I was gonna say that's Mandy's job.
Is it really?
Speaking of unfortunate traffic accidents, she ran a red light today.
Wait. How
gave me a heart attack.
long after it turned red did she go through it?
She just sped through the entire thing.
Like, was it within the 2-minute window of it
Yeah.
turning red? Then it doesn't count because you're in Dallas-Fort Worth area.
Yeah, and it's a red car, so it's not really.
It was red when she went past
No,
it.
you're not understanding. Like, there's a unwritten law that's still okay at least like 30 seconds to a minute after it turns red for you to drive through, especially if you're in downtown Dallas. You have to wait. As all the people run the red light.
Yeah. No cop, no stop.
She gave me a damn heart attack when that happened.
Gave him a damn heart attack.
See, I'm upset now because my southern's showing.
You know what it would fix that? Snacks.
Snacks don't have
Are you just
heart
trying to make
attacks.
me hungry at this point?
I don't know. Maybe it's possible. I don't know.
Snacks don't help heart attacks
Yeah.
If anything, they make them worse.
or cause them.
Yeah. So
What is our time?
we got 1 minute to go, and then we're done.
And we're done.
Alrighty.
Oh. This is for my own benefit too.
Yeah.
What's the ETA on the merchandise?
I need to sit down with Steven and you and talk about whether to go with Teespring or Redbubble. So,
I got the perfect thing.
Yeah.
Do you know the eyes glow meme?
The eyes what?
The eyes glow meme?
No.
Okay, yeah, let's search it up real quick.
Oh yeah. I've seen that.
Do that, but with Mechagodzilla.
For
Just
our
slap it
merch?
on a shirt.
What should it say? Oh, I see.
Yeah.
No more derp. He's heckin' pissed off.
See,
No more dirt. He's heckin' pissed off.
See, I see these a lot with John Wick stuff.
Yeah.
For some reason, they always do John Wick stuff on this, but yeah, I think that's like pretty funny.
Yeah, recreate that meme, but with Mechagodzilla and slap that label on the shirt.
I know, but doesn't his eyes are red already though?
Yeah, but
make it
him
like
glow,
that, Robert.
Yeah, make him glow extra bright.
Can I put snacks in there?
What kind of snacks would Mechagodzilla
I don't know,
like?
nuts and bolts.
What kind of snack would Kevin like? Like
Nuts and bolts.
Oh, he would actually like boba tea.
like boba tea?
Yeah, it's actually a canon
Like
fact that he
the
likes
other
boba
two
tea.
are fighting, and then Kevin's in the boba restaurant or
Yeah.
whatever,
That
the
is-
boba stand.
That is
Boba
the
Fett,
exact
yeah.
sort of energy that Kevin has.
Every time you say it, I think about those little bitty thing that was on Gru. Those little bitty
minions?
Yeah, the minions. I think about those guys, Kevin and that guy. I don't know why.
'Cause that was one of his names.
Yeah, we're like an hour and 1 minute in now, so I guess we could stop here.
Yeah.
Are you okay with this show?
Yes.
Okay. So you want to say goodnight?
You got any shout outs?
Yeah, you got any shout outs for anybody?
Not that I can think of.
Okay.
Oh, cold.
Man, not even to your friend?
She probably doesn't even know about this.
Well, you can share it with her.
I know. You could share it with her, and then she can hear it, and you could say something to her right now.
Well, Zoe.
Cold-blooded.
Well, Zoe, if you can hear this, hi, and this is my voice.
I like that. Hi, this is my voice. That's pretty good. I like it. Okay. Good night. Good night, everybody. Thanks for being a part of this. I really enjoyed it. I'm pretty sleepy right now, but I'm going to go to sleep.
Well, this is your normal bedtime anyway. You sit up and watch wrestling until it's too late. Anyway,
Yeah.
like every night.
All right. I'm hitting record.
All right.
All right.
You